Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I'm doing a collective reading that is timeless. All my readings are timeless. Putting some prosperity dust on the table. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to see what comes out. Start with angel cards. We've got tenderness. Angel petting a kitty. Respect. Two angels bowing to each other. Tenderness and respect. Okay. All right. Oh, my hair. It's better. Issues with my thing. All right. So, I think I'm going to go with the wisdom of the oracle. Fork in the road. Lucky number 13. And I just saw 111 on the timer. By the book, number 11. Observer, 49. So, you're at a crossroads, right? And the path to take, or the path you are deciding on, is one that it's a path that has already been paved. There are guides or mentors, and you are in a kind of learning mode. You're watching what is happening. You're learning the lessons, the teachings. You're doing something, and you're doing something that has been done before in some way, and you are very intent on figuring out the best way. Let's see, in observing the best way to do something, rather than trying to be rebellious or reinvent the wheel in some way. You're like, okay, yeah, there's something here that if I follow the steps, if I learn the things, I'm not guaranteed success necessarily, but there's a high probability. So, let me go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. See if we can know more about what it is that you are doing here, that you're learning, that you're observing. What is this? Am I doing reversals? I guess. Four of Wands in reverse came out. Eight of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Well, what's going on? Four of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Fool, Aries energy. Also got other fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius as well. We also have earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Eight of Cups. Oh. Ooh, Two of Swords in reverse. This is a healing journey. This is, it has to do, here's your fork in the road with this Fool. And this Knight of Wands jumping through hoops, it's like something, there's something that's not harmonious. There's some kind of, it's like the party's over. Because of deciding, there's an ending, there's a breakup, there's a, I don't know, or it could be losing your home, leaving your home, going to a new home, doing something, feeling like you've been having to jump through hoops, or maybe in order to leave something you've had to jump through hoops, and there's some kind of new path that is potentially treacherous. That's a part of taking a risk. You know, there's something here about being aware of something lurking. But not getting, it's like overcoming some kind of anxiety. It's like the movement forward, the leaving something behind, is exactly what is exactly what you're supposed to be doing, or what you feel is right for you. And you're overcoming this anxiety here, Five of Pentacles, around some kind of loss, feeling left out in the cold. Four of Cups. It's like getting out of your own head about something that left you feeling disappointed, sad. There's this shadow being cast over her, not even realizing that this bird is holding this umbrella. She's just experiencing the shadow. But there's some influence. There's something outside of her, outside of you, that is casting a shadow. And it has to do with some kind of loss here. But rather than getting all up in your head about it, you're overcoming. You're getting yourself out of some kind of cage. Because you're like, oh, look, because there's a cage. Her dress is the cage. And you're kind of extracting yourself. And gaining some kind of clarity here. Realizing you have a choice to make, and making that choice, which is walking away. Walking away from someone who is potentially very greedy, manipulative. They only care about their own material wellness. Walking away from someone who is not nurturing. Yeah, who is just more interested in the money, in the status. Oh, I have a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Sneezing a lot lately. Okay. So this is your crossroads. This is where you walk away from something that has been rather toxic and has left you feeling less than good, disappointed, possibly bored. But I feel like this is more disappointment than boredom. This is like recognizing that what you were trying to grow was, it's like it was being sabotaged, or, you know, it's like the final, the final bloom is dying. And there's something about you holding on, or you trying to protect it, but it's not protected, because we have this snowy environment, and the cage is here to try to protect the flower, but there's not enough protection, or the flower's been cut. So it's already on its way out. And that flower is the last remnants of something that was, it's like a situation that was both meaningful and also painful. Okay, so where are you heading? You're leaving something behind for sure. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, sure. Go with the Oracle Tarot. Where are you heading? Where are you off to? What is this? What is this that you're doing by the book? Contemplation. 8 of Cups. We've got 8 of Cups again. Contemplating. Walking away. If you're walking away from something, then you're walking towards something else. 3 of Pentacles. Purposeful action. Contemplating what direction you want to go. And look, she's on a skateboard. She's going fast because her, you know, the wind is in her hair. Her dress is flying. Taking some kind of purposeful action. The Emperor, masculine influence and power, Aries energy again. This feels like you stepping, okay, so 2 things. This can be you stepping in to your power, like really bossing up, because the masculine influence is all about taking action. Also, though, there could be an emperor here. What is this emperor? Follow your dreams, Ace of Wands. And 8 of Swords, caring for yourself. Yeah, you are, your purposeful action involves caring for yourself, involves following your dreams. That's what this Fool is all about. You're following your dreams and you're doing it by the book. You've reached a crossroads and you're like, okay, where can I go from here? What can I do? You have something, and so you're being very intentional about learning all you can, about doing all the things that are being shown to you, the steps to take. And this is, the intention is to step into some kind of role. Could be a leadership role. That's been a theme that's come up a lot in readings recently. Whatever kind of ended over here lit the fire under you. And you're like, okay, I'm not going to let this take me down. I'm going to use this as fuel to propel me forward. So where are you at with this? Looking at the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Where are you at in your process? Alice in a sea of tears, cast away, out of your depth, feeling abandoned. Yeah, number 11. Little Owlin, wisdom as light as a feather, 39. Oh, cast away out of your depth. I said death. And by the book are both 11. So it's like feeling 2 things. This could be where you being out of your depth, it's like you're doing something new here. And so you're following the steps. Because otherwise there's overwhelm. And you know, there's kind of like I could go in many different directions, and that, you know, that leaves me paralyzed and I don't move at all. So I'm going to follow the steps that have already been laid out. Also, though, I'm getting that there could be like you leaving behind this Queen of Pentacles in reverse could have left them feeling cast out, cast away. They might be feeling abandoned because you're using your wisdom to help inform you. That's a part of this observer, to help inform you of what to do next or where to go. Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sight. 29, observer. You have the gift of sacred sight. It's like, makes me think of like dirty glasses. That you clean your glasses. And you're like, oh, I can see so much clearer now. Also an 11. You could have also felt abandoned because of whatever happened here with this Four of Wands in reverse. This unharmonious, however you say that, situation. Some kind of loss. But you worked with that. You didn't let it drag you down under the water. She's got a crab. Or she's next to a crab. The water almost looks like cabbage leaves. Anyway, it's like you pull yourself up out of the pain, out of the emotional being underwater, feeling overwhelmed by emotions, and recognizing that see, the sun is rising here. It's like the clouds part. And there's an ability to see in a new way because of the wisdom. Ability or be able to see clearly. Let's see what the Moonology deck has to say. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Yeah, there's a lot about vision, sacred sight, observer. Hold your vision. Which is a part of your dream. Following your dreams. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. So there is a dream that you have that maybe you have never truly entertained because you didn't believe it could happen, or you didn't believe in yourself, or you didn't, it's like whatever was happening over here, you, it's like someone was raining on your parade and you believed it. But now that you've gotten yourself out of the shadow, that you've walked away from something, it's like you're recognizing that you have a lot more power than you realized, than you were told. And it's like a whole new world is opening up to you. There are all these possibilities opening up to you that seemed impossible previously. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah, what you've been through has been difficult and painful. And also, it has helped you to learn some really important lessons. And you wouldn't be where you are now, and you wouldn't be on this path towards your following your dreams if you hadn't gone through this. So it's actually it's really beneficial, even though it was hard. And so releasing the negativity around what has gone down, whatever has happened, kind of seeing the silver lining, or seeing the positive side of things, intentionally doing that, because our brain, the human brain, is wired to think negatively. And so it's a practice to consistently lean into the positive. But I feel like that's a part of what you're doing. That's a part of how you're rising up into this emperor status. By the way, gender doesn't matter here. This is just a masculine energy. Anybody can embody that. So, is that what I want? Yeah, sure. Here, let me get some cards from the Gateway of Light activation. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Wow, we have 4 cards about clear seeing. Hold your vision, gift of sacred sight, observer. It's, yeah. You have cleaned off those glasses, or you've washed your windshield. You've cleaned those windows, whatever it is. Yeah. Stellar gateway activation. Infinite potential manifestation vortex. You are intentionally manifesting. This is manifesting your dreams through self-care, through purposeful action, doing something by the book. Because it's like you're learning the basics, and then from there you can riff on whatever. Like you can kind of improvise or go off on your own, but you need to learn the basics first. And you're aware of this. You're keenly aware of this. You see things in a whole new way, very, very clearly. A part of what you're seeing clearly is that you require respect. There's a new level of what you know you need in your life, that you respect yourself in a whole new way, or much more than you used to, because of the clear seeing. And you are, because of respecting yourself, you are attracting in respect from others. And because of respecting yourself, you are able to respect and honor others. There's something else. Oh, this is, you're respecting the process of the lesson, or you're respecting the lesson itself. Respecting, it's like some of our best teachers are the most difficult dynamics we can have. Some of the people who really have made it challenging to do a lot of things. But those are the best teachers, or some of our most important teachers, because they help us to understand how to rise up and step into our power, whatever that looks like. Seraphim's Gateway. So we have 2 activations and 2 gateways. Voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. So with this clear seeing comes the ability to express yourself more clearly. And you have this divine support. It's like the universe kind of aligned things for you so that you would come to this crossroads, so that you would have, you always have choice. There's always free will. And this is you choosing the path that the universe was kind of like, bright flashing lights, neon signs, go this way, and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And you do, and the universe is like, yay, now now you will be rewarded. And angelic attunement, there's something about this clear seeing that is elevating you spiritually. Your energy is being refined so that you can more easily access the angelic realm. You may start working with angels more intentionally, or there's just something about your vibration, your frequency that is being refined. What? Let me get some cards from the Angel Tarot. The High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. So if you are at the beginning of your journey, if you're still trying to figure out, if you're still at that crossroads, because of course everyone's on a different timeline, this is all about, again, being very intentional about what it is you want to do, what direction you want to go. It has to do with your dreams. And that's why there's this patience here. And I think this is tied to this caring for yourself, this patience. Because you intuitively know, or will know, that caring for yourself is a huge, it's kind of the main key to make the impossible possible. Because by caring for yourself, you are honoring yourself, you're respecting yourself. You are, where you might have put your energy elsewhere before, or maybe you hadn't even been able to tame your energy and it was just kind of chaotically swirling around. This is you taking that, like you have some kind of practices, you have something you're doing that's very intentional. And there are these little kind of micro shifts that over time add up to big, tangible, substantial shifts. Because you are going to end up taking action here if you haven't already. The Moon, Archangel Haniel, again. Haniel, that might be an angel to work with or look into. Important psychic insights. Use your intuition. Events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. So the clear seeing is your third eye. This isn't, it's using your intuition to help you know how to navigate this next phase, this next journey. Events behind the scenes. The Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. Caring for yourself and good health. This is a big theme right now for you, or will be in the coming period. Gemini energy also. Also, we have Pisces and Cancerian energy. We have Taurus and Libra, and for me as a reader, also Virgo. the respect and tenderness that first came out, this is reflecting your new paradigm that is about the respect and the tenderness are the requirements that you have for your intimate relationships, for any relationship, really. And carefully weigh your decisions. Again, you have fork in the road here, but you're flexing that patience muscle. And so you are making very intentional, wise decisions because of all that you've learned. And that is heading you off into a really fun and interesting new adventure. So let's go ahead and close this out. I'm gonna get a cheeky message from Spirit or two. You're not stuck. You're just really good at procrastinating and pretending it's fate. I always show my cards because of the images, and then I realized yesterday, I'm like, I don't need to show these. It's just writing. But yeah, if you do feel stuck, this is just realizing that you just need to get out of your own way. I know it's simple, not easy, but you've got the tools. You've got what you need to move you very quickly in a new direction. Your guides are side-eyeing you so hard right now. What they're side-eyeing you about, only you will, and your guides know. But Spirit's not ignoring you. You just don't like the answer. So, if you are still in the place of resistance, you've got all the support you need. And this is about recognizing the things that you need to do to move out of that resistance. Contemplate your next direction or your next actions, and then acting on those ideas and contemplations. Also caring for yourself. Also taking steps towards what it is that you truly want. That's how you manifest. That's, you get clear in your mind, then you see clearly what you need to do. And I say this sometimes. There's a quote, I wish I could remember who says it, but it's more than doers, we are deciders. Once we make the decision, the doing becomes easy. And so being at that crossroads, that fork in the road, this is you getting clear on what you want, and then the doing is just, it's almost effortless, especially because you're following your dreams. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.